There are very actually lots of Middle Eastern restaurants in the street. Turkish restaurants and Arab restaurants. There are many Arabs called the street Arab Street. Ankara, for instance, famous Turkish restaurant.
Ankara?
Yeah.
A famous restaurant.
Yeah, Turkey. Here, for example, there are Lebanese, Egyptian, Syrian. Look on the left side, famous Corbel Shebel Atlas. Atlas is Titan in Greek mythology. The condemned hold up the sky with his shoulder. So this Hauptmann was building on the left side. It's a former German hotel, Wetzel. Friedrich Wetzel was the owner of the hotel. Now it's abandoned. The first hotel in German elevator. Take a look, before that, living in Amsterdam was cheaper. Because you had to struggle going after some food.
Very expensive.
It was very expensive. It used to be, but now it's, you see, it's demolished. Well, on the left side, you see several of young spectators. And now it will go hard. It will go hard. It's traffic light. Look. You see it?
Вот.
Вот видите, сердечко зажигается, красный сигнал. Знак нашего гостеприимства. Вот красный сигнал зажигается в форме сердечка. Well, this is a square of Kote Marjanishvili. Kote Marjanishvili was the greatest Georgian director of cinema and theater. The former name of that square was Kirachnaya. Die Kirche, it means church in German. In Russian, Kircha means German Lutheran church. In St. Petersburg, there's a street, Kirachnaya. There was a German Lutheran church. It was destroyed in 1946 by the hands of German military captives. And instead that wing was built. It's also Stalinist architecture. By the way, look, those two buildings are twins. They mirror each other. They're symmetrical. Do you know such Russian writer Leo Tolstoy? Leo Tolstoy, yeah. So he lived here in the street in 1851, and here he wrote his first story, My Childhood.
What is the area called?
This area, this district, is called Chugureti. Chugureti.
Is it Bazet?
Sorry?
Bazet Street? Hilton Hotel?
Hilton Hotel? No, Hilton Hotel is... No, it's on the right bank. Now we're on the left bank of the Kura River. Hilton Hotel is in Tatsmina Ksanisi neighborhood. Sometimes we call this street bridal street. Look, on both sides there are plenty of bridal saloons and shops with wedding jewelry, wedding gowns. The favorite place of younger ladies. So this mosaic tile frontage on the left side was made by Zurab Tsereteli, the same guy who directed St. George. So Leo Tolstoy lived in this White House, White Maison. There's a mirror reflects the portrait of Tolstoy. Do you see? So this is a restaurant, Posta. Posta means post office in Georgian. That's why there's a statue of carrier pigeon on the outside. Pigeons that carried letters. Inside graffiti on the right side is a parody of the drawing of Nico Pirosmani, a fisherman in red shirt. I didn't tell you about Pirosmani, famous Georgian self-taught painter. If you know such Russian singer Alla Pugacheva. She has a song, A Million Scarlet Roses, the song about Nico Pires-Money, the painter who fell in love with the French actress Margaret de Sèvres, and bought a million of Scarlet Roses for her, but she abandoned him. So this guy on the left side, the famous Russian diplomat and playwright, was our brother-in-law, was a very Georgian princess, in Chapchevadze. His name was Alexander Gubaydov. They were, yeah.
Georgia was never part of Russia or never wanted to get into Russia, right?
So Georgia was part of Russia for 2 centuries. In 1801, the Russian Emperor Paul abolished the statehood of Georgia. Then we gained independence in 1918. 3 years later, in 1921, the 11th Red Army, Soviet Army, invaded Georgia. So we regained our independence in 1991. So for 2 centuries, we were under Russia.
So now what is the law that you are following? Is it capitalism or what it is?
It's capitalism, yeah. Capitalism. As a, political structure establishment, we have parliamentary republic.
I love it. Pires-Money.
Pires-Money, yeah.
I love it.
Great.
Great.
So you speak Korean and English, right? Korean and English. You speak Chinese?
Yeah?
You speak Chinese?
You know Chinese?
A bit. Yeah. So this is the Saarbrücken Bridge. Saarbrücken, this one. It's a city in the western part of Germany. Germany on the border of France. Saarbrücken. So the Brücke means bridge in German. Saar is the name of a river. Saarbrücken is our twin city, our sister city, since 1975.
Artist time. Pure artist time.
Arts. So the former name of the bridge was a Great Bridge of Karl Marx. Karl Marx was a famous German socialist theorist. And the initial name was a bridge of the Viceroy Michael Vorontsov.
Michael Morris.
By the way, the cathedral was built gold. Tallest Eastern Orthodox church in Georgia, in the second whole world. Whole Trinity Cathedral. It's inferior in height only to the Cathedral of Christ the Savior in Moscow and to Saint Isaac's Cathedral in St. Petersburg. Well, this is the Saarbrücken Square. The former name was Vorontsov Square, so Michael Vorontsov was the viceroy. Here was a statue of the Count Vorontsov in the very middle. It was removed in 1922 by the Bolsheviks. Well, this is a very nice Georgian restaurant, Tiflis. The Tiflis is a former name of the capital. Until 1936 it was referred to as Tiflis. Actually, that name stuck in many other languages. In modern Spanish, modern German, Turkish, Romanian, still Tiflis, not Tbilisi. Well, this is a flea market, antique bazaar. This one. This one. No, this one. In front of this. Here you can buy some military memorabilia, Soviet antiques, old kitchenware, old utensils. There's no river underneath. Formerly there was tributary to the poor river flowing underneath. The river was dried and the road was paved. If you walk through this park, you'll find yourself in the avenue of Shotarustaveli, where you start your trip. It's behind the Blue Gallery. The former name of this park was Alexander's Park. It refers to the Russian Emperor Alexander II, who was assassinated. By the way, did I tell you why we call Georgia Georgia? No. So, according to one assumption, this Western name derives from the name of Saint George, who is the patron saint of the country. According to the second assumption, this name derives from the name of the ancient Greek goddess, Gaia. The Gaia was the goddess of the earth in Greek mythology. The Georgian country of agriculturers. Well, this is a park of 9th of March on the left side. This park is our little Montmartre. Here we get to know Georgian pottery, turn arts, and drapery. but historically, it's established that Georgia is a country of agriculture and winery, especially the eastern part of Georgia. So, this white building on the edge of the rock is a former presidential palace. It was built by an Italian architect, Michele De Luca. Yeah, with glass dome. Michele De Luca, the same guy who built the Bridge of Peace.
So still it's a palace?
Now this is a palace for ceremonies, ceremonial palace of Georgia. Не ЗАГС, дворец госцеремонии. Там, ну, дом приемов, скажем так. Там чествуют.
So do you also have a king or no?
No, we don't have a king. The last king actually died in 1798. Ну, Грузия признана губернией Российской империи. Она ведь как Украина. So, this is public service hall. This is an agency of the Georgian government, American Public Services. More than it's public service model. Died at the age of 27 in 1845. It's a Bridge of Peace, yeah. Or latest Mexican. So these two pipes on the left side were built by Fuxas, the same guy who built Public Service Hall. Fuxas nicknamed those pipes Periscope. Oh, there's a helium air balloon. Over there, do you see?
Yeah.
On the left side? Yeah. It will take you at a height of 150 meters.
What type balloon is it?
It's a helium balloon. Helium. So it costs $55 per person. Ну, кстати, рекламируют строительную компанию, они квадрат, многие думают, что это полный Эйнштейн. Ясно, строительная компания. By the way, this is a church where the Russian guy who was killed in Persia, Griboyedov, and his daughter wife Mary. This is a Sionic cathedral of the Dormition of the Blessed Virgin Mary. So do you know what a Dormition is? Dormition.
Dormition.
Dormition. Dormition of Virgin Mary means death of Virgin Mary, Eastern Christianity. Now, this is the king who founded our capital, Vakhtang Gorgasali. The capital was founded in 458, 5th century AD. Next to the statues, there is a church of the Nativity of the Blessed Virgin Mary, church of the 13th century. By the way, the church was in the Underwood jail until the 30s of the last century. Then the Pauline was imprisoned in jail. The jail was transferred by Robert to Berea. Robert Berea was signed to Joseph Stalin to another area. So these are Self-Rabat district. Actually, that Russian poet I mentioned in the beginning of the trip, Alexander Pushkin, enjoyed the exploration here in that colorful Self-Rabat. There's a river flat in the entrance. Location of Pushkin. And as far as I can remember, I haven't seen any more gorgeous people in Self-Rabat, either in Russia or in Turkey. So behind the Self-Rabat there is a waterfall. In front of the waterfall there's a bridge of lava. The bridge is heart-shaped headlocks. There's newlyweds setting up headlocks with good railing and tons of kids working below. So this area on those two forks is called Avla Bari. Avla Bari derives from the Arabic word Avla, means around the place around the palace. So the palace of Georgian king.